Hello, Hedy. There we are again.
Mind you, episode 6.
It's so fun, isn't it?
And still amazing.
It is.
Still
But
amazing.
we're going to deep dive a bit more than what we did in the previous episodes.
Yes. We are going. We are coming now to the business.
Amazing. So let's say that I'm interested in the concept of network marketing. I want to be engaged in this business form. What are the next steps for me to do? And I am sponsored by somebody, so it's not that I like the concept and I'm going to search for a company that fits me. But as it usually goes in network marketing, there's somebody who is enthusiastic, wants to share his story with you, and you're like, oh, this sounds interesting. What's next?
Okay. Have you signed up already as a team member with that person?
Yeah, probably.
So you have your sponsor. You have ticked off all the boxes.
I did. I checked all the procedures and the plan and the company.
Okay. Is your sponsor accountable? Can you count on his or her support, help?
I hope so.
Well, then the first thing you have to do is to make appointments and put some things in written straight, that you know where you can count on when it comes to help, especially in the beginning. They can't just let you walk loose. Okay, this is the company, this is the product, that's the service. Bless you.
Go for it.
No. That's I would not advise that. I would advise you to sit down with your sponsor and with your planner to make some appointments.
And what for?
That let's suppose you want to share and promote the product. You're using it, you are having a good feeling with it, it serves you, it serves the greater good. Yeah, we talked about it in the last episode. But you don't know yet how to tell the story. You don't know yet how to approach other people. Yeah, you must know if you can count on your sponsor.
To tell the story for me, that's what you mean.
As a third party, yes, that's one of the things, but also that he is available to help you.
Okay.
Answering the questions that you still have. And to introduce you to his or her sponsor, which in late term is support team, but business talk is upline.
Yeah, okay.
A support team is nicer because you need support from people that went into the concept before you, that already have some experience before you, even if the experience is only 1 week, because sometimes it can go that fast.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And if possible, you go up a little more until you find someone who would be willing to help you with where you need help with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is that clear?
Yeah, it makes sense. So if for whatever reason something happens to my sponsor or he or she is unavailable, then at least I know who to go to next with my questions and ask for help.
For guidance. For guidance. In the end, you will end up with the company support. If you are lucky, they say, my upline, I'm third line from the company. That may be your luck. But on the other hand, then you only have 3 people between and then the company.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, if you are on 20 layers deep from the company, then you have 19 layers before you. Whether they are active or not, that's something you have to find out by asking questions.
Yeah.
And make the questions nasty, then you get straight answers.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. So I plan time with my sponsor for him to be able to help me.
Yeah. And the best way is of course, you have already made the decision, okay, I have a job, I have a family, I can do this max 10 hours a week. Just an example. And you know, your sponsor is doing this full time, more than 10 hours a week. Can I count on you? I will really need your help on Tuesday morning from 10 to 11, and on Wednesday evening from 8 to 9, and from Friday 2 to 3 in the afternoon. Can I count on you? Whatever I'm going to do for my own network marketing business. And then you put that in your agenda, in your planner. It's important, especially in the beginning. And if they let you go loose, then you know, oh, he is not worth my time. And I've talked about it before. You are free to choose another one.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that is important. The second thing is you're so enthusiastic, over enthusiastic, sharing the experience of your product or your service, and you don't know yet how to tell the story. You need a third party.
Yeah.
And then you can use your sponsor and abuse your sponsor or someone who went before him or her. And with abuse, I mean he or she has to take responsibility for your well-being until you're on your own.
Do it on yourself.
Yeah. And for some people that takes years, and other people a few weeks.
Yeah.
There are always people that keep being dependent on their sponsor for whatever reason.
Okay. And so then I've talked to my sponsor. I know who is the upline, or maybe even more than just the one upline. What do I then do next?
Well, most probably your sponsor will tell you you have to make a list of names. Sounds familiar?
It does.
Okay.
But I must tell you, I've also heard about this outside the network marketing, just in regular business as well.
Of course, it's your memory jogger. Who do I know who? I have can give you an example. There are groups of people. Not everybody is in network marketing, but they form a network. They come together once a week, and then they help each other get customers for their service or their product.
Network events.
So, for example, my tax consultant, he's very good. And if someone in my team needs a tax consultant, I will encourage them to use mine. On the other way, my tax consultant is finding out, oh, this person is involved in network marketing, but it looks like he or she doesn't know the rules yet. Let me get that person into contact with Hedy. And sure, I will help, but in your office.
Yeah. Because?
In the office of the person that is referring me. I don't invite people into my house that I don't know. Not even from hearsay.
Yeah.
So if you want us to make a connection, you sit there as the third party, just by introducing us, and we'll talk business, and then we decide how we go from there. Yeah. Does that make sense?
It does.
And it's the same like you need someone to cook for you. Oh, well, what kind of food do you like? You know, you refer other people with their specialties to your people, and the other way around.
And what has that to do with my list?
Well, put everyone on your list that you know.
Everyone. My family, my colleagues,
friends, school friends, from your former jobs, people from your tennis club, people from your yoga club. Put all the names on it, and while you're writing them down, in the old days it was make your 100 persons list. Now you can make way much more, because you just copy your telephone, you copy your email, and you have the names. And you can also think of, oh, my neighbor's name is so and so. Who else do I know with the same name?
But wouldn't that be seen as spamming if I'm...
The list is for your eyes only.
Okay.
It's your memory.
Mm-hmm.
And the longer you look at the list, the more the past comes up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can think of, you promote your product or your service. You can promote it to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you start with your family and friends? You don't want them in your business.
Oh, just for selling the product.
Promoting the product, tell them how good it is for you and what makes you think it is good for that person.
Mm.
No, you don't want that. You don't want to do business with family.
Okay.
Mm-mm. You end up working for your whole family.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yes?
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
What you want is
a solid
please,
customer base.
Help me. This is my new adventure. This is my product. It helps me. I've heard and seen already what the product did to somebody else. I think you should use that product too. Not try, use that product too. Because try is, try to pick up a pencil.
Yeah, there's so much power in words.
Yeah.
Next
other
episode. Indeed. Sorry.
So yes, you make that list and you go together with your sponsor through that list. Don't prejudge.
Mm-hmm. I won't.
And we can go even a little further. You can tick off who has experience in network marketing in the past. Maybe.
How do I know that?
Because you must have, maybe you have been approached by somebody else for a product or a service, not realizing it was network marketing, but thinking it was a scam. But now you know the difference between a scam and a real network marketing company.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. But on the other hand, I mean, if I, for example, my kids in school, if I talk to their parents, I have no clue whether they are...
No, indeed. But you ask questions and you will find out.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you just start, you start with your product or your service. When you are getting all round, you may start with the opportunity.
But that's for the next episode.
Of course.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much already.
You have to take notes, that what we have said already and what we will say.
We know this. We know this. So, see you at the next episode.
Yes, it was fun again.